time in Santorini. Good morning. It is 5:52. I've slept for like 5 hours, but I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep more. I'm too excited, so let's just get up. This is what I've been woken up to. Look, the moon is literally watching me sleep. Oh my goodness. Look at the moon. Oh my gosh, that's the volcano I'm gonna climb later. What's that? This is my view from the other window. So this is my apartment complex, and there's the swimming pool is right there. And this is my room. They actually upgraded me, so it's going to be a much smaller room with a single bed, but I've got a double bed, I've got a private bathroom, everything. Little shower, little wet room moment. And a little closet. This very, very useful. Some cutlery. And next to the bed, there's this window here. Look at the church. Wow. The moon is literally the most exciting thing so far. And the roosters. Plan for today is explore the local beach. I'm staying in Perissa. Come home, get changed, and hike that. And potentially find a spot of elevation to watch the sunset from. I used purple toothpaste this morning, hon. Also, for this vlog, I've given up on being pretty all the time. I'm just gonna look buzzed sometimes. It's fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. Leave me alone. Fit check. Very simple. Keeping it very casual. Just because I bought prescription goggles. I'm so excited to use them. I don't think you understand. I haven't seen Under the Sea since I was like 10. Not the film, literally, because I can't see. So I bought me some prescription goggles. It's now 6:40. It's a lot lighter. You can tell that the sun is up behind that volcano there. That is where I live. I go upstairs there. I didn't even need to Google where the bakery is. I'm just following my nose. The sun just hit my back for the first time. It's warm. It's warm as hell. My village is definitely giving just like chill, normal Greek village. Like normal people live here. You know, it's not like Vida or Oya, the central areas that you see on Instagram. I'm just walking down to the beach now. This is what things look like. It is 7 a.m. No one here. I've arrived at this beautiful black sand Perissa beach. Look at the sand. Here's my pastry. Here's my view. Look at this sand, bro. It's cold. I like it. It's not gonna like stick to you. I found literally the perfect rock. Look, it's this little thing, and I've just propped up on it. I'm so comfortable. My degree has got me Googling how this island formed. This is an entirely volcanic island. So that, Mount Fera, and the other volcano on the north side, can't remember what it's called, they are shield volcanoes. And so they, due to the Hellenic plate boundary, they formed. There's an island over there. So there. Can you see it? That is a Nafi, I think. A Nahi. That is not volcanic. That is an entire boulder of granite and schist through metamorphic plate processes. Entirely distinct. I've got a cruise booked for tomorrow, the day after, to the volcanic islands off the west coast. But this is off the east coast. The geology from my degree part would stick, but it feels weird being on a beach and not knowing how it formed. Like, why is there black sand? So according to a quick ChatGPT search, this fine sand is basaltic, and it's so fine and doesn't look like your usual volcanic beach because of the rapid cooling, and it's high in iron and magnesium, and over years, due to the rapid cooling and then erosion, just bare erosion. Now that's what I'm talking about. Those are some volcanic formations for you. Yes, you can see how the lava quickly cooled, and so how that has been eroded into sand. Look at it, it's so gorgeous. Look what I just found. Oh my goodness. Look. Oh my goodness, it's dry. I do want to mention there's practically no sea glass on this beach at all. I'm looking all along the Strand line to see what bits and bobs I can find. I can't see much pollution, or if I were to do a pollution survey on this beach, it would be absolutely magnificent. Literally just deposited on the Strand line. As you can see, the tide is receding already. A beautiful cuttlefish shell. It's still a bit slimy. Would you look at that? Look at the cleavage on that thing. I really do wonder what time these like sun lounges open, because these are incredibly comfortable. They're literally like double beds just on. Period. These are my absolute top tips for traveling light for beach days. Don't take flip-flops. Don't take a towel. Take a little scarf like this. It's very light. You can throw it around your neck, you know. You could throw it on the top of your bag if you really don't like lying on the sand. But if you really want to travel light, don't take a towel at all. To Decathlon and get a little microfiber towel like this, and it rolls up really small. You can put it in like even a little handbag, and just take that. Take a spare pair of bikini bottoms. Swim topless so that you can put your bikini top on afterwards, and it's dry and it's not gonna like do the big wet patches in your t-shirt. The book of the trip is Power of Now. Very ironic, I think, to be reading a book about the power of being in the present and completely switching off and being in the present moment, not in a meditative way where you like close your eyes and stop everything out. It's about being able to do that with your eyes open and being able to observe and hear and smell and feel and touch without judgment, without processing anything. You know, like how difficult it is to hear some words and not try and process what they mean. It's sort of that sort of thing. So I read like half of it on the plane yesterday. It's very difficult to digest, I would say. So if you're first getting into spirituality and stuff, I wouldn't recommend this. I'd start with the Celestine Prophecy. That's got a bit more of it's a lot more chewable. This is very, you need to read every passage a few times and then sit there and stare out the window for a bit and be like, okay. And literally every other line, I'm like, tattoo that on my body. Like, it's a good book, but it's Yoda wrote it, basically. It's very proverbial. It's very in tongues, I would say. My sports swimsuit here. I'm gonna cut up some fucking waves, okay? I have my sports swimsuit, I have a swimming cap, and I have my prescription goggles. Like, I'm about to cut up some waves. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go for a swim. This is the fit. All right, y'all. This is the fit. This is the fit. So the verdict is, il n'y a pas grand chose à voir. There's not much to see, basically. There's like a little strip of just like a little bit rocky and some algae, and then out there it's literally just black sand dunes, empty. I saw like 2 fish, so I'm a little bit disappointed that there's no interesting submarine wildlife to see here. I was really excited for that, but I swam to that boat over there and back, and I literally nothing interesting. And the water is a really, really good temperature. It's crystal clear. There, I swam to that boat and back. A little bit nervous about jellyfish because there's no nets, no nothing here, but those goggles were really good. Look at my mascara. I'm just taking a little walk now down to the very end of Perissa Black Sands Beach. Couple things. I don't think Greek people are morning people. It seems like nothing really opens before 11 because it just hit 10 and still nothing's really open. Like, there's a couple workers out like putting the beach club stuff, like getting it ready, so that's why I left that area, because it looked like they were going to open at 10. So before they charged me like 60 euros to lie on that bed, I was like, let me leave. And the men here so far are respectful. I'm walking around in my swimsuit bra and little shorts, and no one's catcalled me. No one said good morning. They'll like have a little glance and then like look away. So far so good. I don't want to speak too soon, but like in Spain I would have been catcalled already, you know. Look how nice these beach clubs are. Wow, wow, wow. Some of these beach clubs are illustrious, you know, like they've really invested in bringing all of this decor and stuff here. It must be really pricey though. I cannot imagine. Potentially my gym goal is that I'm jacked enough that if I walk around in a bikini, men look at me twice and they're like, oh, fuck me. She's actually beat me up, let me not. Like, I want to look like a threat. But I'm still definitely in the like sleeper build mode. Also, these don't help because it just kind of distracts everybody from the fact that my shoulders are ready to hit the bowling alley, like, please. So I think we've still got some work to do. A lot of this seems to be like still in construction, so either it's not season yet or this part of the island is still under development, but that is so beautiful. Oh my god. All right, so we're approaching the very end of the beach. I reckon I've walked maybe 5k from home. I'm thinking of going swimming here because it looks more reefy and there might be different species here compared to the sandy part of the beach. Plus it's super quiet, so look at the storm surge formation. Look at the cliff on that waterfall. Hey, just look at that beach profile. Look at that. Can you see that? Oh my goodness. I was right, look, we've got a different ecosystem here. We've got some coral reefs, we've got some white sand even. So I'm definitely gonna go for a swim here and have a little exploration. Look, even the beach is different. Look how sparkly it is. Look how sparkly. Oh, is that picking up? So satisfying. How is this possible? I'm literally at the beach. Dude. Alright, heading back home to get changed for part 2 of today. I ended up going to the end of the beach and I tried going swimming in a couple different spots, but the reef is just so high up that you really can't wade out into the water safely. I even like cut myself on my hand, so moved on from that, had a little tan, and now the sun is at its zenith, so we're covering up a little bit because the UV goes up to 10 here. Guys, we need to sort out the ozone, seriously. And we're heading home, gonna get changed and then hike Mount Thera, supposedly. Ой, какой котенок малюсенький. Привет, привет, привет. Как дела? This is my humble lunch. We have tuna, avocado, tomato, and I don't have facilities to cook eggs, so gonna go hike the mountain. Travel tip for all my slick back girlies: don't bring eco gel in a little container because something about the airport and the pressure, or maybe it's the heat, makes it go really weird and really bitty. And I've managed to make it work, but I've accepted the fact that my hair's gonna look like shit on this trip, okay? I don't have my Dyson. This is the fit to go hiking. Matt, you might ask, why are you going hiking in a bodycon dress? Because I can, okay? And because the outfit is ruined by my rucksack anyway, and my sport shoes. But we go because 350 meters elevation ain't shit when you're almost 2 meters tall. Well, I'm 1.78 meter, okay, relax. But let's go. It's actually been really nice coming home to completely miss the midday sun and like the UV10. So I'm leaving the house at about 3 o'clock. The late afternoon heat might smother me, but I like getting smothered sometimes. The hosts and the villa that I'm staying at is absolutely lovely. The Greek lady, they live here, they live right next door, and they've got so many like resources and you can always chat to them. And she just gave me some like home cooked biscuit, whatever, to take with me. They're so lovely. I'm just stayed at the Aretousa Villas. I'll put a link in the description. I'm only divulging my location because this is going to be posted a couple weeks after I return, and you can't come stalk me. Because you'll never catch me posting my location as I am there. I've left the house at 3:10. Google says it takes 58 minutes to get to the ancient ruins at the top. I bet you I can do it in 45. I don't think I'll be able to actually visit the ruins because according to Google they close at 3:30. But there's a museum up there. I'm not super fussed about museums. I just kind of want a nice view, a nice breeze, a challenge. I'm gonna be so skinny by the end of this trip with swimming every day and probably about 20k steps a day. You're not ready. The abs are cooking. I found a pull-up bar on the beach as well. I'm gonna train pull-ups every morning, train my abs every morning. I'm gonna be a lean, mean, green machine. Wow. probably like 200 meters of elevation. Oh, you can see the fields over there. And you can hear the roosters for sure. Look how blue the swimming pools are. Wow. Right, I need that to go. All right, 35 minutes later, I came from that side. I have summited here. Well, not quite. I summited there. And yeah, here's the other side. That is Santorini Airport. Right there, this is the east coast. Wow, look at that. I have arrived at my final destination. It is closed, but I knew that. That's fine. And yeah, I'm debating, is there a way I could walk down those speluges and go there and then take a bus back to where I live? Because I don't really want to come back the way I came. Like, what's the point? I've already seen everything there is to see there. I would like to point out these absolute bad boys. Look at them. They're like giant dandelions. Oh yes. That tiny Fiat is not having too good of a day. So apparently, to go away from where I came to the next village over the mountain is a 38-minute walk down those speluges, and I would rather walk literally 2 hours down the speluges than do the walk that I just did downwards, because downwards you're slipping and sliding on the shales, like you're looking down all the time, you're scared of gravity. Like, walks like that down are so much worse, even though they're less physically taxing in my opinion. So I'm gonna do that, and hopefully I can get a bus from wherever that is to mine, or at least to Fira, the capital, and then get a bus from Fira to mine. And yeah, let's go explore. I'm so sweaty, it's not even funny. This dress is supposed to be a sports dress, but look, between my boobs, on my belly button, like there's, my entire back is coated in sweat, even though it's literally mesh. I might not be lean enough to have bicep veins at the moment, but I apparently have calf veins. Can you see that? There. What the helly? Literally. What the hell? Well, that's what 350-meter incline will do to you. Okay, on the way down. That's enough. Yeah, I'm bored. Look, there's a plane landing. Wow. British Airways, I think. Touchdown. There are so many islands. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. I'm not sure if they're all islands. They might just be the coast over there. I don't actually know what's over there. This activity I'm doing is a clear demonstration of activities that you can only do if you do sport and you go gym and you are a certain level of fitness, and you can just be like, oh yeah, let's climb that volcano, let's just do it. Whereas if someone were a lesser level of fitness, or like didn't take care of their body in a certain way, they're missing out on certain experiences. You're missing out on certain experiences because your body is limiting you from doing certain things. Okay, I tell my body what to do and it fucking does it, because I don't listen to it, it listens to me. Except when I'm on my period, then I'll listen to it. But I'm not on my period right now. Yippee! Get your ass in the gym, because if you can't do all the activities you want to do on holiday because of your fitness level, you got something to work on, darling. Because you're missing out on views like this still. You could just tell me, hey, just get a driver's license. Now why would I do that when I have two perfectly functioning legs? I have made it across the mountains. Oh, hold on. That didn't do much better. Across the mountains. I'm in Kamari, is the neighbouring town. Souvenirs here are really cheap. Obviously it's all the same kind of stuff. It's all like Eva Live, Santorini stuff. I bought literally the perfect flat pack beach tote bag. It's the perfect size. I was looking for one before I left. Managed to find one here for €6. Very happy. For 20. The beach in this village is a lot more pedestrianised than in where I live in Perissa, because they've got this pedestrian walk. In Perissa, it's just like shared between the cars and the people, and the restaurants are on that side, whereas here, restaurants are on that side on an elevated surface, walkway, and then beaches. So it's a lot more organised. I don't understand the concept of villas having swimming pools literally less than 10 seconds away from the beach, where the sea is a very much swimmable temperature and waves. So nice. Oleander. Did you know that these are poisonous? I just arrived at Fira by bus from Kamali. It's so pretty. That is the island I'm going to see tomorrow, no, the day after, on the cruise. So I'm in Fira, the capital of Santorini. I do just want to say that all these volcanic islands, Santorini and the Canaries, really similar in terms of architecture. The houses are all white. There's literally zero difference between here and Fuerteventura, I would say, for what I've seen so far. And then I come here and I see the appeal. Like, it's just because it's all so intercalated is not the right word, terraced, and that it creates these beautiful landscapes where it's not all flat as it is on the other side where I live, and like the views that I saw from the mountains today, like even just so stacked on top of each other. And I'm fairly certain there's a cable cars to go down here, but there's no beach on this side, so I'm really glad I'm staying on the west side. Look at that ferry. It's gorgeous. Oh, look at the geological formations on that though. It's so beautiful. I thought it was a myth, but deadass, they've built a cable car to go down for the boat cruises. So my choice in a couple days is pay 10 euros to 20 euros for a return trip on that, or brave the steps. Morning! This is the outfit for day 2. My phone ran out of battery because I took too many pictures of the sunset in Santorini yesterday, but this is the fit, and this is my life hack for day 2. Bring a stain remover pen. I had to wear these to the airport over my trousers, right? Because it's a skirt and it's huge. I've got some stains on it, so you just smack this stain remover pen on it. You can get like 2 in a pack from Amazon for like £4. Today we are hiking from Fira to Oya. Now, I should have done this at sunrise, but I couldn't anyway because I need to take the bus to Fira, and the only first one is at 7:30, which is already 1.5 hours after sunrise. So I decided to sleep in. I was like, fuck it. I did a hike yesterday in the afternoon heat. I lived. I've got running gels with me. I'll get water. I'll be fine. So that's what we're going to do. I've got a cap. I've got a sleeved thing, very important, cover the shoulders when you're hiking. I've got sunscreen on my ears, everything. Fun fact, girls with curtain bangs, when we do a slick back, look at the top of my head. There's so many. Oh my gosh, I need to do a jewelry tour. Look at how fun, don't look at this one's fucked up. My nails and my rings and my bracelets, obviously the blue one I just bought here. And on this side, this is how I sound when I walk. I think it really doesn't help my case that the tap water here is still really salty. Like when you wash your face with it, you can feel it sting in your eyes. So every time I go to rinse my hands to put my lenses in, they're just salty, and I need to like get them to air dry in between each time. I'm not having a good time, guys. Oh, and I've got these little waist beads that are actually a glasses chain that I just removed from some glasses from Tiger or Wilco or something. Not Wilco. Wilco went bust. R.I.P. Wilco. So look at this tote bag I bought for €6 yesterday. It's literally the perfect size and it's completely flat packable. Look how nice the straps are. And goes with my outfit. I do have my foldable rucksack in there, just in case the hike gets really long and I want to have something on my back. And I'm wearing my busted up patina instead of my nice sandals, because it's 10k step, 20. No, I think it's about 4 kilometers. Oh, it doesn't matter. There's a tourist train. Choo-choo. The next bus is in 30 minutes. So we're going to go to the beach and have a little look at the water before. Because yesterday the bus was really punctual. It was at 45 and it came at 45. I'm very impressed. Usually with like villages and paper bus timetables, they are vague guidelines, not to necessarily be observed. Starting our walk at Fira, and then this is the Metropolitan Church of Yapti Fira, sorry, that I went in yesterday. That is directly opposite all of these viewpoints here. Oh, there's 2 cruises today. Wow. What I will say is so cute about Santorini, especially in the picturesque spots, it's like everyone coordinated to wear blue. Everyone and their mother is wearing white and blue. It's so cute. Made it to the first viewpoint where I sat yesterday, and the sunset's over there usually. Wow, look, there's the cable cars to go down to the port. The port is down there. That's where I shall go tomorrow. I shall go by foot and then potentially get a cable car up. You can really and truly see how this is literally used to be a circle geologically. It's literally a massive crescent shape with the caldera, and then that little island would complete the circle, and then there's more islands off the horizon there. The geology is just, oh it's doing something to me. Look at those. Oh my god. So I might watch Mamma Mia here tomorrow, the day after. Continuing. I believe this is the Three Bells of Fira church. It's very similar to the church that there is in Perissa. So look at these figs. So many figs. This is the Imiero Vigli viewpoint. I fear I may have taken a bit of a wrong turn, and I've turned to go this way instead of that, which is my destination. I think I need to be continuing upwards, and I don't see how the trail goes this way. I think I'm gonna need to go back up about 200 stairs, but that's okay, because going upstairs is easier than going down in my opinion. This is the Skaros Rock. Continuing. I'm about an hour and 15 in. I would definitely advocate for this being a good time of year to come see Santorini, because the weather's so nice and it's really not that busy. Like, I'm almost alone on this trail, and to the left and right of me are the expensive villas that people rent out with like swimming pools right here with an amazing view. Fine, however, to get anywhere you need to walk on an incline. It's not a hike, but it's like this sort of cobblestone. So you need to have strong ankles and determination. And I've seen people pay people to like carry their luggage. Rough, like dudes be carrying like 23 kilo luggage like, on their shoulder and dragging another one behind them. Rough job. And so not super accessible from the airport, even though it's physically close. Very difficult to get to, so bear that in mind, and probably incredibly overpriced. So I'll do a full rundown of the budget and where I recommend to stay and stuff, but so far I'm very, very happy with where I'm staying, like in the town in general. I think it's good. Oi, my ankle. Bloody hell, there's someone running the trail. Look at these, built into this weird artificial rock face with swimming pools, private ones, completely in the shade. What's the point of that? And you've got all of this in front of you, so you're not even in the sun when it's the sunset. What's the point of that? Damn. I will say, wearing a maxi skirt on this walk was potentially not the right idea, because it's double lined, it's quite warm. I'm glad it's white and not black though, but I could do with a bit more of a breeze between my cheeks, to be honest. However, it's okay. We shall persevere. We have this much left to go. That is my destination. Literally the very end of that rock is a moody beach, and I'm gonna dive into the sea. Very, very important announcement. I just saw a bee eater. It's a type of bird. Those that know me know I go a bit autistic for birds. Oh my god, it's literally like rainbow coloured. They eat bees and wasps and butterflies, and their call is very distinct, and I just saw it flying around. So I'm gonna see if I can try and catch a little glimpse of it on camera, but I'm very excited. There's the west side. There's the mountain I climbed yesterday, so I live on the other side. That is Kamari. That's the airport, that strip over there. And yeah, now we go up. Look, there are donkeys. I'm assuming you can ride them. That doesn't look very ethical. They look very lonely and hot. Just having a little break here on this rock. I think I'm over halfway. I'm not sure. I don't really want to check. I just want to keep going. I'm really just raw dogging this though. No friends, no podcast, no phone. Well, I have my phone to film, but like no music, no nothing. Just me and my thoughts, and the sun, and the crows. This is my view. I think, no, that can't be Fira, that's too close. I reckon, oh no, because that was that rock. Okay, so that's the village between Fira and Oya, and then Fira is around that corner there. That little guy over there is called Aspronisi, and that is Palia Kali something. In the far distance, those are actually a lot further away than they look. That is Cristania and Nisitis Cristania Island. That's quite nice actually. Just around the bend. I wonder what those are. Okay, we're on the last leg. I don't think there's any more incline. It's all decline from here. There is Oya. I need to get to the very end of that peninsula for the beach, or rather the cliff, off of which to dive. There's some lovely fields down here. And there's a church up here, sort of thing. Okay, last leg.
Okay. Yep.
Name the top 10 things you'd expect to see on a massive trek like this down to that beach. If donkeys wasn't one of them, you are incorrect. Because what the hell? What the hell? Hello? You just don't look too happy. I've made it! I'm at sea level! Oh my goodness, that was treacherous. I came from all the way up there. I don't want to think about the way back, but as long as I can buy some water, I'll live. And look. I have just arrived at a moody bay. It is very busy. I'm gonna go for a swim. Let's see what's up. So this is a Moody, and the famous restaurant with the octopus, octopus display is over there. A Moody Bay is round that corner over there. That is Caldera. Lovely catamaran. There's a little port here, a Moody fish restaurant, lots of restaurants on the seaside. I have stopped off for a bit of girl dinner. I had an entire block of parmesan. Yes, it was €5, but I need my protein for the day. Oh my god. So for girl dinner, I had an entire block of parmesan, a peach, an apricot, an entire red bell pepper. I ate it like an apple. And some iced tea. And I've got some nougat as well. It cost me €11. Alright y'all, I have plonked down to watch the sunset. I must say, Oya is not the one for watching sunsets because all the nice bits of it are built on the east side, which is where the sun rises. And so, and I made some friends on the bus ride here. I'm very excited. I'm meeting them in Fira for drinks. Just get in the bus now. Wow, look. Wow. Look, that one is leaving. Bye-bye. My goodness. So beautiful.
Yeah. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Do you guys want to be in the vlog?
Oh, yes.
Okay, these are my new friends.
This is Casey.
This is Casey, this is Eve, Ev, and this is Brenda.
Number one, baby.
Just made it back to the hotel and the stars. Oh my god, I've never seen so many stars. I'll insert the pictures here. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. Good morning, we are going to the beach. This morning, this is the fit, sandali, and my bag. Let's go catch some sun before it's too hot. And then we have a cruise to get to. So I need to be in Fira at the old port at 2:30. So we gotta go, 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 go. And this is the vibe right now. We have breakfast. Yes, yes, yes. Just went for a little dunk again. This part of the beach is weird. There's like a reef, right? It feels like complete rock, but it's probably coral. That goes out a little bit into the water and it's kind of awkward to walk on. And then it drops like a cliff by about 1 meter. And on this, on the coral, there's some little fish. Other corals and stuff. But there's not too much to see. But still, it's a good little swim. Hey. We're in a little bit of a rush. But this is the outfit for the cruise. Yeah. I'm not wearing any underwear. I just wanted to document that my hair actually looks decent. I managed to do my curtain bangs with that tiny hairdryer over there. Enjoy it while it lasts. I'm in the queue for the cable car. I can't believe it, with 8 minutes to spare. I got the cable car, massive queue, wasn't expecting it, but I made it. I'm on a fucking boat. The boat itself is so gorgeous. I didn't have time to take a picture of it. I literally just ran and shouted like, which one's which boat? Get me on. It's a really like wooden boat. A boat that looks pretty much like that, like a traditional Greek wooden boat. I'm ecstatic. What? Поехали.
you.
We are pulling up to Caldera volcano. Look at those formations. Oh my goodness. Look at that fast cooling basaltic lava. Beautiful. I'm waiting for it to start smelling like sulfur. You already see that the water is a different color than over there.
Right now we are standing on the youngest volcanic island in the East Mediterranean Sea.
In my boat tour, there was a little excursion of the volcano, which is what we're doing now. And then we're going to go swimming later in the supposed hot springs that are a whopping 4 degrees hotter than the rest of the sea. Wow, very excited. Yes, I am hiking in a dress. Deal with it. Because if you wear comfortable clothes every single day, you're never going to end up wearing the cute clothes that you actually bought. So just be a bit uncomfortable. A hoe never gets cold or uncomfortable, because comfort is a short-term thing, but being a baddie is permanent. Here's one of the craters. Apparently there's 7 volcanic craters and this is the active one. And let me tell you, the whiffs of sulfur are definitely eminent. She's telling us to continue upwards. So you can stick your hand in and feel the heat and the smoke emanating from the volcano. And they've got monitoring equipment for seismometers and whatnot. Very cool, very cool. I can officially say I've stuck my hand in a volcano. Can you? Erupted a mere 75 years ago. I'm not sure if that was a magmatic eruption or not, but there is Fira, and there's the east, and there is Oya. So yesterday I walked from about there to the very tippy tip, and I then swam off the tippy tip to that little extra like island you can see. There's only grass on this side and even some shrubs and vegetation, but this is bare. Maybe that's from the recent eruption 75 years ago. Primary succession has not yet had time to take place.
So beautiful here.
Yeah, the water is a completely different colour because of the iron deposits. Wow. Look at the oxidation over there. Fe2O3. Friends that I went out with yesterday. They're just leaving on their cruise now.
I don't know if that was done.
We are moving to the second spot now where we're going to go swimming. Very excited. It is swimming time. I'm so excited. It's cold though, so. We are back in the port. Fish bar where you can get your toes. The sun sets over there and I can't see it because this volcano is in the way, but I'm still going to be able to see the sky, which is going to be gorge. My favorite. Sometimes the sky opposite the sunset is actually really nice. It's starting to get a little bit pink because there's some clouds today. So the sunset was on that side, but the sky is pink here. Very nice, very good, very nice. So my local beachfront looks like this. It's loads of restaurants and like oh, hello. Meow. Meow. You know, it's so interesting that I should have clocked. Why does it get so cold at night in Oya and Fira? Oh, because they're at the top of the fucking cliff and it's bare windy. Here, it's a toasty 21 degrees post-sunset at 9 PM in Perissa. It is toasty. I did not need to put 2 jumpers on. That's why it's been so cold. So bear that in mind. In general, in islands as well, it gets colder at night than it does on like mainland coastal areas, like south of France, for example. It gets colder at night, but nowhere near as cold as the temperature drop on an island. So just bear that in mind. And double check the elevation of where you're staying, because if it's on a cliff, it's going to be windy and it's going to be cold. Don't mind me, I'm just cooking up a 5-star meal with my meager supplies that I've got to work with here. Top tip when you go traveling on a budget: canned tuna, first of all. Second of all, salt and pepper packets. Go to the airport, go to Lyon or some like McDonald's or something, get them and bring them with you, because it will make your avocados better. Look at my freaking Michelin star meal I have right here. Oh my goodness, this is dinner and breakfast for tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. It is 5:20 in the morning and I just woke up. We are gonna go to the very end of the beach and we're gonna go watch the sunrise. Turn the volume up, you can hear the chickens. But I'm absolutely loving the look of the moon. There she is, and North Star. So I reckon if that is the North Star, the UK is that way. I've made friends. We just communicated through Google Translate to explain to them that it's a better view if you go further up the beach. Okay, I've tour guided my gang of Asians, they're Chinese, to a point where the sun is in between the rock and the island. So they should be all good. I'm going to go a tad bit further up and I've explained to them through Google Translate that I want to be alone because I kind of wanted to do a meditation, like, and be in a meditative state by the time the sun comes up. Obviously, we are at T-5. We've assumed the position. I've got a sun lounger. The moon is there. And there's someone swimming there. And then there's an airplane whizzing across the sky. It should be crawling above the horizon any second now. I can see it. I can see it with my eyes. Can you see it? Bang on time. 6:06. Good morning. It's the 22nd of May, 2025. My penultimate day in Santorini, Greece, on Perissa beach. Kalimera. Isn't that amazing to have the sun and the moon in the same frame? I'm not even joking right now, there's an earthquake. Now. It's really low magnitude, but I can feel the earth moving. It feels like when I'm sat in the basement classrooms in Mile End campus and the tube is going underneath, but multiple. It's still going. It stopped now. What the fuck? I'm gonna Google that in like 10 minutes and see if... What the fuck? Did I just... I just experienced an earthquake while looking at that. Okay, from a quick little Google search, I haven't delved into Google Scholar yet, but I will later. Apparently, yes, this is a zone for very minor earthquakes, and there was one of a magnitude between 1 and 2 this morning, 5 times already in Santorini since 2:50. That's when the data is available, from about 3 o'clock in the morning to now. There have been 5 minor tremors. I think I must have only felt it because I'm sat like very close to the floor and I was sat very still, like monitoring my breath and stuff, and I heard it. I could hear the earth like tremoring. I thought it was like a big like lorry or something, and then it felt exactly like when the tube goes under the Mile End campus between Mile End and Stepney Green, we can feel the tube. It felt like that, but stronger. I'm still in shock that I can now say I've experienced an earthquake. That's what the sun is looking like now. I'm not feeling the heat permeate from the sun yet. I do think there's still a little bit of cloud cover here. It's not completely clear. The moon is up there. Almost can't see it anymore. I doubt that the camera's going to pick that. No, it does. Look, you can see the smoke emanating from the caldera volcano. I was there yesterday. Maybe that was it. It was like a minor eruption and that's what I felt. Hey y'all, so I just took an hour-long sleep on the beach because I watched the sunrise until about 7 and then I set an alarm to just like lie down for a bit, but I did end up sleeping for an hour, so feeling replenished and rejoiced and ready to go home and have a fucking cup of coffee. Alright y'all, we are walking back, meeting all those Asian people, and the earthquake feels like a strange fever dream now because I genuinely slept for an hour. I was probably snoring, like I'm in desperate need of water, but everything's shut. I need to walk like half an hour back to where I live. Hello. Sleepy. This is my amazing, spectacular 5-course breakfast for today. We have 2 raw eggs, some coffee, some orange juice, my salad from last night, and a fresh croissant. Yes. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the face card today? Look, there's the donkeys. I heard them braying this morning. There's a horse there as well. So cute. Look at this mini formation of a braided river, common during the Cambrian and Devonian eras. Wow. So the plan today is to get bus to the Red Beach and explore the bottom left corner of the crescent that is Santorini. The beach, the heart of Santorini, Aretousa, I think it's called, and the lighthouse. But my friends have a similar plan, the American girls that I met on the bus a couple days ago. So I picked up my friends.
We all survived the earthquake.
Yeah, they felt it as well this morning, so I'm glad I'm not insane, because they also texted me like, yo, it actually woke them from their sleep, so it was quite strong. Apparently it was 6.2 on the Richter scale, to be confirmed. We have made it to Megalochori and it's about an hour until the next bus, so we are going to go to a viewpoint and have a wee look. Windmill. This is the viewpoint of Megalochori.
And like it just comes off.
We are queuing up for the heart of Santorini. Look at this sedimentary sandstone deposition. It's crumbling away. I am eroding. I am weathering. Here it is. I don't know why they call it the heart. It doesn't really look like a heart. But here we are. Oh my gosh, that is really pretty. Wow. The water is so clear. Look at the terracing there. I think that's more artificial. Wow. And the yacht's over there. Play a song, play a song. We have been waiting for the bus for almost 45 minutes, so this is where it's come to. Vale, we made it in the end. This is the Bay of Akrotiri. Okay, we have arrived at the supposed red beach. I can definitely see how the cliffs are red. However, the beach is looking rather black.
How are we getting down there?
How do we slide?
Like this?
Toboggan.
Let's give it.
Made it.
Barely. These rocks are hot.
So many boats because they do little tours on the catamarans to go see this beach and the black beach. So nice.
Wait, I need to do a video of you. I have the same phone case.
So you wonder about
Wait, what? Yeah. You're finally gonna eat your red snapper. I know, I've been looking for this fish everywhere.
Okay.
Oh, honey. My boyfriend?
No, honey.
No, honey. Oh, you want long or short nails?
Short nails.
Oh, that's why you don't want Like,
Sorry. Shove that right.
no, it's gorgeous. Oh, like, do you want to give it?
Vale, we're here. We made it in time for the sunset. We are taking pictures.
Ready? Move and turn.
Imagine this opens and we get the
Wait,
sun.
my hair is too windy. Click, click. It's giving body. Yes. Stay there, stay there. Okay. I'm gonna do a video of you.
Say hi to the vlog.
Last sunset in Santorini. We love you, mother.
Jump in. My friends are serving.
The way we switch.
Say it again.
It's bare blue, G.
Why is the drink on bare blue? Today the itinerary is really chill. Like my flight is at 5:30 in the evening. All right, y'all, we are packed. I'm gonna go ask them if I can do a late checkout because that would enable me to go swimming at the beach and then I can come back and take a shower. Potentially the last view out of this lovely balcony. Oh, I need to take my bikini. Wow. Yippee! The host said I can do a late checkout so I can come back after the beach, shower, charge my phone, use the bathroom, everything I need to do. So we're off to the beach now. I'm gonna get some snacks. All right, y'all. Last 2 hours before I need to head back and check. What is it about ladybugs on beaches, man? Why? Why are you here? The wind keeps carrying rubbish from up there to the sea, so I've just been diving in, grabbing it and putting it in one of the bags that flew down. I'm gonna walk back now. Oh look, there's a flight taking off. Wow, it'll be me in a few hours. I'm gonna walk to the end of that beach and collect trash on the way. Do my last bit to say thank you to the ocean for letting me use the beach and have such amazing time. One thing about Greek villas, they are not designed to withstand the wind. Can you hear this? Right, lads, we're moving out. We're freshly showered, looking like a rat, ready to hit the airport. Yo, I'm at the airport. I've made it. I missed the bus, but the host offered to drive me to the airport for 20 quid, so took that. Look how cute this airport is. Look how tiny the thing is. And that is home time. guys, it has been a fantastic trip. Like, subscribe, give me a cheeky comment. See you in Venice.